it says that there was an angel that had a sword that was going to kill him. And the donkey kept stopping him. It was slamming him against the wall. It was hitting his ankle on the wall. And he kept hitting the donkey. And then in verse 28 it said, And the Lord opened the mouth of the donkey, and she said unto Balaam, What have I done unto thee, that thou hast smitten me these 3 times? So, that's one of the things that I keep in my mind, If I'm having self-doubt and I think that, God can't use me for whatever this is, right there, God used a donkey. So, I think if God can use a donkey and He can make a donkey talk, I think He can use me to do whatever it is He needs done. Whatever God has in store for me, as long as I have faith in God and I accept Him to work through me, I'll be okay. And, I'm not going to say there's not going to be struggles. There's a lot of people that, they teach that when you get saved, all your fears are gone, all your worries are gone, all your problems are gone. That ain't true. When we get saved, we're accepting Jesus into our heart. And the Holy Spirit is going to help us as we go through these things. These things are not going to stop coming. We're just going to have help getting through those things. Yes, if we keep our faith in God, God is going to do things for us that we could never imagine. And that doesn't mean He's going to make you rich or He's going to give you all the things you've ever thought about buying. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, God's, with opportunities, with family, with friends. There's going to be things that money couldn't buy that are going to come to you if you keep faith in God. You're still going to have those struggles. Things are still going to happen. You're still going to get sick. You're still going to have loved ones that pass away. Things are still going to happen. But if we keep our faith in God, He's going to be there for us. He's a suffering God. When we suffer, He suffers. He feels everything we're going through. So, if you feel like God is calling you to do something, it does, whatever it is, don't doubt that you can't do that. God's going to help you get the tools and the wisdom and everything you'll need to be able to do that. So you can learn all the different things you might need. It's not what, some people would call like an overnight sensation. You're not going to, tell God, I want to do everything for you now, and then tomorrow you're going to have everything you need. No, there's going to take work, there's going to take dedication, it's going to take time to get to be the person that God needs you to be.